Hey, Andy with AVPro. I'm the product manager for MXNet, and we're really happy to be showcasing and soon to be released as our new MXNet USP series of AV over IP endpoints. So MXNet USP is a brand new series of 3 models. We have the Essential, we have the Plus, and the Pro. They're all transceivers, so that means that they actually simultaneously encode and decode. The Essential model is a 1080p product, the Plus is a 4K 60, and then the Pro is also a 4K 60. Some of the key differences here, if we take a look at the I/O, we have HDMI in and HDMI out, so as I said, it's a transceiver, so you can have a source connected and simultaneously connect to a display. They're all PoE enabled. We have balanced audio D-embed, along with your control signal I/O for RS-232 and IR. On the Pro model, we've also added the addition of USB, so we have 2 USB-A connections for HID or webcam routing and extension. We also have a USB-C input in addition to the HDMI. So this is great for BYOD applications, corporate higher education where there's a lot of computers and hot plugging. This cable will actually do 3 things. It does audio, video, USB 2.0, and 60-watt power delivery, so it's a true single cabled solution. The Pro model and the Plus model also feature 2-channel Dante audio or AES-67 capabilities, so pairing it with an audio control amplifier or any other audio Dante audio amplifier or DSP makes that a breeze. We're showcasing the multi-view capabilities here, so every MXNet USP SKU is capable of multi-view built in, so there's no external multi-view processors, no software licenses involved. You get that capability on all 3 models. Depending on the model you look at, there's different multi-view capabilities. So on the Essential you get 4 windows, on the Plus you get 8 windows, and on the Pro you can do up to 16 windows, which is incredible capability in one box. We can switch between different multi-view layouts. There's a ton of different presets that will come available within the C box and within Mentor right off the gate, but you can customize and create your own multi-view layouts. We can just switch between a couple different multi-view layouts here to show how quick and seamless the switching is between the different multi-view scenarios. Another capability that's built into all 3 of these USP models is the digital signage capability. So you can see here on this vertical display in the middle, we're actually showcasing how you can leverage USP in a hospitality restaurant bar environment, and having menus or promotions or any sort of promotional content. And that removes the ability to need any sort of external digital signage system within the MXNet ecosystem. So you can actually load images, video files, you can create playlists of that content, and then also schedule that content to play and activate at any time during the week or at a specific time if there's an event going on. And that's built into all 3 of these products. So it makes a very comprehensive, holistic solution for audio-video distribution. So yeah, for more information, you can visit avproglobal.com. So we just talked about the new MXNet USP series, which is our new H.265-based transceivers. What we have here is actually 3 different technologies that are within the MXNet family now. So we've had for a while 1 gig, so we have had the Evolution 1 and Evolution 2, which are low latency 4K capable AV over IP solutions. And we've also had the SDVoE 10 gig line. But we now have 3 different series for different applications, which really allow you to tailor what technology and what solutions are going into each application. A new series of products that is in the 10 gig family is our new multi-streaming endpoints. So this is a multi-streaming encoder and a multi-streaming decoder. The big difference here compared to our existing 10G TCVRs is that these devices are actually simultaneously sending SDVoE and H.265 signals at the same time. So this allows us to do what we're calling AVPro Flow. And AVPro Flow is our technology allowing you to create hybrid AV systems through interoperability. So no longer are you tied to a 10 gig system only working with a 10 gig system, or a 1 gig or a USP system working independently of each other. So now that we have AVPro Flow built into future products, you can actually send a 10 gig signal to a 10 gig decoder, but actually simultaneously send H.265 signal to a USP decoder. So you can mix and match different series of MXNet endpoints to really tailor to what the application calls for, allowing you to cost down on your outputs or not over specify where you don't need to have uncompressed zero latency with SDVoE. AVPro Flow brings a ton of new flexibility with designing systems as well. So not only can we break down the walls and stop creating siloed solutions, but we actually can allow external streams to come into an MXNet system. So now we're talking about third-party interoperability through AVPro Flow. And there's a ton of different applications and use cases for that. One example is bringing in IP cameras, so whether it's a security camera, whether it's a PTZ camera, those H.265 streams can be pulled into an MXNet endpoint and then decoded through HDMI. And you can do a ton of great stuff with it. For example, even compositing in a multi-view output. If you had 10 plus IP cameras, you can put all those on one multi-view output through a MSD or a USP endpoint. It also does it the opposite way as well. So in maybe a capture record scenario, you can take an HDMI signal and then you can send that to someplace other than an MXNet decoder. So if you wanted to ingest that into a live production environment, whether it was OBS or VMX or you had a TriCaster, you can send those signals directly into other third-party systems right over the network without having to fumble with USB adapters and converters and extra points of failure. On top of that, you can do things like live streaming. If you want to send a signal to YouTube or Restream or Twitch or Wowzer, whatever your online platform of choice is, we can do that natively, all through AVPro Flow and utilizing our USP and new 10G multi-stream endpoints. So for more information on AVPro Flow, the new 10G or USP endpoints, you can visit avproglobal.com.